Everybody. Today we're gonna finally do something different other than Pokemon. We're gonna play Digimon! Surprise! So I've got to play Digimon Cyber Sleuth right when it initially came out for the PlayStation, but now it's on Steam, and therefore we're gonna play it again. And I did also play Hacker's Memory, but for right now we are just starting out on the original Cyber Sleuth that came out, what was it, last year? 2 years ago? Somewhere around there. But I would like to try and do 100% completion of the game. And so... Oh, what's going on with my controller? Okay. I have a controller. It's supposed to work with the controller. It's choosing not to work with the controller. Okay. So we're gonna... No. I didn't tell you to continue. No. What are you doing? Okay. So. What is going on? Because it's... Alright guys. Hold on a second. We are going to do this because I didn't tell it to start anything. It would not listen to any of my controllers. It's still not responding to me. It loaded up the save that I was using to do test runs on to make sure everything functioned properly. And now it's not wanting to work. Okay. So now I gotta restart it. I've got to see if I can get this to work. You guys are probably going to be able to hear the music, but that's okay. I'm going to unplug the controller. We'll just... Wait, hold on. Let's try this again. Okay. It just popped up saying that it did configurations and now it's working. Okay, well, it said it was working, now it's not actually working. So we're just gonna use like a mouse and keyboard. That's fine. So we just start a new game. And for any of you who have not seen this game, everything is in Japanese with subtitles as well. This isn't one of your normal openings. This is just because they stuck two games in the one that this is one of the main characters for later on. But we're going to... okay. It doesn't like me trying to use a mouse and keyboard. Let's retry the controller. I don't understand why the game's not working. Okay, I guess the controller decided it's working now. Let's check the options really quick. And, we want the mini-map. We want everything we normal. We'll try and play this on hard. And there is no way to have it be dubbed over, so subtitles it shall be. So look at that. Yeah, everything looks good. And then it's unusually hard as well. Playing it on hard, so we'll have some grindy moments as well. But we can just chat when we get to the grindy moments. Because they'll get really obnoxious sometimes. But that's okay. Enjoy chat. Welcome to Enjoy Chat. Select a chat room. There's also a lot of like opening story beginning to try and explain everything. Just to try and set up what Digimon it is, because every game iteration forgets that anyone who's playing this probably already knows Digimon. Hi there! Chat boxes all over the place! Hey guys, ever heard of Digimon? What's with this all of a sudden? We're talking about Digimon programs, right? Those dangerous programs used by hackers? Dangerous? How dangerous exactly? They can break through security, steal data, enter password-protected forums with ease. These programs can do all kinds of nasty things. They're behind most of the incidents that have been happening. My friend got his account targeted by them. No way! When did this happen? In some areas, Digimon roam around on their own. Wait a minute, Digimon can move? Sounds like these programs have avatars. They kind of sound like monsters. Like digital monsters? Surprise! Digital monsters! Digimon! Gosh, can you imagine, like, being in a chat room, seeing everybody's avatar, and actually having cutscenes for when somebody hacks in? What's with all this greeting? Hardly suiting as official. Wait a minute, is he a hacker? Speak of the devil, for real? That's right, I'm Mr. Navet, the hacker. I have a fantastic present for all of you. Be sure to log into Eden tomorrow. Don't forget now, if you don't log in, I'll hack you. Bye now. I like how the threat is, I'll hack you, not what would you do with the information. Just, I'll get into your account. Ooh. You can look at my avatar. You want to go, Adingo? God, I horribly butchered that name. What's wrong with me? Aquino? Sounds like I can't stop you. Fine, then I'll come with you. What? Is this a date now? You asking me out all of a sudden? And anyone else going to come with us? Better safe than sorry. I'll pass. Me too. As they all log out, but there's no logout info or notification. Surprise. I'm, what, Aloba? So that's my name. And so the chatting continued. Aquino and Blue Box went on with their late night gab fest. As always, topics were loose with no real focus. Eventually, dawn broke outside their windows. That was the day they were finally going to meet in Eden. They spent the day much as they did the day before. Whatever that means. And then the appointed time drew near. Alright, we are going to play a female, because of course we are. Let's go ahead and name us. Oh. I have to use keyboard for just this part though, by the way. Okay. Look at that. Done. Nope. Okay. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know why this wants to fight me so much. Oh, okay. So, we don't actually get all the keys that it says we're allowed to have. So, there. Okay, it still wants to be difficult. There. Well, no, that's dumb. There. Legend MT. Legend Matt. Because that's all apparently we're actually allowed. Even though we can type out all that's possible. We're going to log in with this data. Welcome to the Digital Garden of Eden! Eden is a virtual world providing several revolutionary services and a new generation of digital content. I can't talk. Okay. Let's have water instead. Everyone's needs are met. I'll be more than happy to introduce some of the available services that will be a part of your daily life. The future of the net is not behind a screen. It is... Oh gosh. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give up on half this stuff. But how crazy would it be to eventually get to where you just... You body logs into a cyber area. And it's like a more advanced virtual reality than what we've got right now. Ta-da! We logged in! Alright, the entrance to Eden. This is where we promised to meet. I'm here a little earlier than we agreed on. I'm guessing Aquino and Blue Box still aren't here. This will be the first time I've met with them outside of a chat room. I don't know what their avatars look like, though. But I should be able to figure it out. I'll try making small talk with the Eden avatars in the area. I'm just going to kind of quickly run to everybody and chat. Because trying to read out everybody's stuff would take forever. But I love some of these names. Like, Creepy Hacker. That's it. That's the name. Frivolous Girl. Anxious Father. It's kind of silly. And then there are medals in this game too. To eventually collect. And it's one of every Pokemon here. Like that one. We got it. I think we also have to literally... chat to everybody. Okay, never mind. I thought I had to. There doesn't seem to be any avatars like them. I guess I showed up a little too early after all. As we think deeply. There's still time left before our meeting. I should check out some other areas. Layman's Turns opens up other areas that will become somewhat useful later. Alright. Shush. So there's multiple different... So as we continue to progress in the game, different areas will open up, and then there's different levels to each of those worlds. Or, well, cyber internet areas. However you want to call it. But the start of this game is pretty slow. But once we get the ball rolling, it'll pick up a bit better. Hey there, it's me, Mr. Navet. Just 1 second, you're behind schedule, silly. You're gonna be late. Hurry up. Come to Galacta Park in Kowloon. Your two friends arrived a little while ago and are waiting for you. I have a gift for you all, but everyone has to be here first. Bye-bye. Kowloon, isn't that a dangerous area full with hackers? Okay, we're gonna be calm down. We're not gonna panic over this. Because we can already all tell that this is gonna take us to being a professional hacker. And all hackers are calm and cool. There might be someone here who knows how to get to Galacta Park in Kowloon. I better ask around. I guess it's Kowloon. Now we've got the keyword. This is fun. They've made mini games in this that make no sense. And then explain it. So what we do is, we pick up that medal. But instead of talking to people, trying to figure out if they know anything, we're going to run around and find this. Oh, well, we're also going to pick up this shiny bit real first. This person with a random lock over their head. And then we can ask them about Galacta Park. And it gives us the little knock thing. And that's it. He didn't have info anyways, but we get to play a trivial goose hunt. That's a minigame to soak up time to make this game last longer. I love Digimon, but some of the designs they do. We're just gonna talk to the creepy hacker. Because we knew that he's probably gonna have it. I'll show you a way. This is the URL to their area. Take it. I got the URL. Now I can go to Kowloon. Kowloon. I don't know. Oh. Alright, door's open. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, my dog got tangled up in cords to a headset to a different computer. So I had to go get her out. Look at that! We can go here now! More cutscenes. This is something I've never understand. So essentially the area that we're going to is an abandoned part of Eden. But if this is all like cyberspace, why is it still here? Why didn't they just delete it? If it's also known to house a ton of people who aren't great people. There's a lot of questions here. But we don't question them because it's Digimon. Sorry I'm late. I'm Legend Mutt. I go by Alba? Oh, Alba. Because that was our little chat avatar name. Oh, hey, I'm Akino. This is your first time in Eden, right? My real name is Nokia Shiramine. Sorry, that takes me a few minutes to be able to always pronounce them out anymore. Yay, look at us! Newt! Newt? Not no, it's Newt. You're late. What are you doing? Leaving me all alone in such a dangerous place. How would you feel if you were in my shoes? Well, you chose to come to the dangerous, quote-unquote dangerous place, but, you know, that's okay. And so, like what? The ghost of the pale boy? I've heard the rumors, but I don't know the details. What does he even plan to do if he finds it? I mean, ghosts in cyberspace. That's unscientific. It doesn't even make any sense. Not that I'm scared or nothing. Boo! Eee! Overreacting a bit there, aren't we? Oh geez, Arata. It's just you. I thought you were a ghost. Oh my gosh. Anyways. We've never met before, have we? I'm Arata. Blah blah blah. I'm not even gonna try. Nice to meet you and all that. Hey now, that's no proper introduction. You must have put two and two together by now. But this is the person behind Blue Box. Oh my gosh, there's so much just dialogue. for setups. Just to start the game. He's essentially looking around trying to find Navit. So very sorry to keep you waiting. I'm Mr. Navit. I've got to promote you good boys and girls who showed up here today. This is a miraculous power to change the world. Huh? What? What is this? It's hacking. We've all been hacked. Surprise! A hacker told you to go somewhere and you got hacked. A new program has been installed. Digimon Capture. Digimon Capture? It's a hacking tool that's been making the rounds with hackers lately. So when you say Digimon, you mean like Digimon. Yes, it's Digimon. Digimon is short for digital monster. Digimon are like nasty programs that hackers use, right? So then, have we become hackers? Because we downloaded a program. But yes, now we're official hackers because we have a program that hackers use. Hackers are bad news. I'm not doing this. Oh, goodness. It's so very over the top trying to be something when it always tries to act like with all the Digimon games anymore that no one's ever played Digimon before, and it's surprising to them, and this is new, and to try and trick you thinking Digimons are bad and they're just hacker programs. No, everyone knows what Digimon is if you're playing your games. It's not new. Never has been. Did some hacker do this too? Place up a firewall so we can't leave and log out? We might find an exit there too. Let's go look. I'm not going. I won't. Such a drama queen. Tutorial. How to save. So here's what we're gonna do. So we haven't gotten Digimon yet. Save our Digiline, which is another useless trivial thing. Our field guide, which is our encyclopedia. Game options. Keywords, which is also kind of silly. Our players, so us. And all the items we're holding. So we're gonna save. We'll just save up top here. Alright, but now we can actually finally, like, move. But it won't be like this for super long. Does the Kowloon area stretch all the way back through here? Feels totally different from the cyberspace areas in the upper part of Eden. There's no trace of Arata. He may have gone further inside. And continuing on we go. Right. And by the way, my plan today to stream is either until we kind of get to essentially like chapter 2 in a better stopping area, or once we've kind of hit about 2 hours of the stream, because I don't want to go past 2 hours today. It's Ghost Boy. Dun dun. We pass out. Ghost Boy. Goodness. That is creepy. Like super creepies. Blah 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 has been inscribed. What was that? Kulon's as dangerous as they say. Who knows what might have happened here? I better hurry up, find Arata, and get out of here. It's Ghost Boy! Dun dun! What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost! All smug with himself. So you saw a ghost that looked just like me. So if that's true, the ghost might have been me. Some call me the Wraith of Eden. They say I'm not of this world. The truth is simply that I'm rather elusive and tend not to turn up unexpectedly. That's all. I exist to guide those who are lost, like you, as I start talking like a ghost. You've just had a program installed, Digimon Catcher, which marks you as a hacker. But you're merely just a fledgling hacker. Because simply having the program makes you a hacker. But now it's learned to use it, breathe it, live with it. What led you to this is neither here nor there. You came here because you were interested in hacking. Not Digimon, hacking. Because of that, you've got the Digimon Capture program. That's fine. Now to commemorate your birth as a fellow hacker to be, I shall give you your first Digimon. It's very quite a dramatic way. Ugh. 3 different types of Digimon, but you can only take one. What will you choose? Let's see. I know the animal type's Terriermon. We know the plant one's Patamon. I think the mechanical one is Hackomon. I quite honestly can't remember the machine one very much. But let's stay true to original Digimon. We'll take Patamon. Or excuse me, not Patamon. What is wrong with me? Palmon. We'll take Palmon. Let's bring you out of your shell. Several steps required to obtain a Digimon. If you discover or encounter a Digimon program, run a scan, then acquire the analyzed data. Those are all done with Digimon Capture. You can use that without any restrictions. First, you must convert it. You must launch the Digimon program and implement it into cyberspace first and foremost. And only then can it serve as a digital monster, as a hacking program that is not to be trifled with. Because all of this makes sense when you're coding. If you download a program, you instantly become a hacker and know how to code and program and handle this, and then be able to make the coded program a real monster and a real living being inside cyberspace. And they immediately will contradict themselves completely with this as well, and it's... oh, Digimon. Terrible stories. But it's Digimon, so we all love it. You want the Digimon right now? I see you heard I had to say and decided you want to become a proud hacker too. Excellent. Very well then. Follow the steps. Start with a scan. Have the thing run and target a... oh no. Dun dun. We just get attacked instead. And now apparently we're never near any of the Pokemon in order for this to work. Or the other Digimon decided to chase those Digimon and not come after us. Even though that doesn't work the rest of the game. But that's okay. It's Digimon. We just accept it. You can't handle this. But you're concerned about the Digimon being chased. You're gonna do it anyways. We have to go help. Because even though there's programs, they're living beings inside cyberspace. I don't think I can... oh, okay, cool. Because there's random chests all throughout the areas to get goody items. Oh. Okay, I guess we're going this way. Dun dun dun! That's right. You can't do anything with me. You're just a soft touch, that's it. What a coincidence. I am both of those things as well. Just this once, allow me to aid you. Because I'll never show up in the story ever again. I'm gonna pretend like that won't happen ever again. And I'm gonna teach you how to fight. Well, it seems it wants to fight with you. Yay! Palmon! Alright, so we've scanned it. It's going to tell us how to read everything, how to do battle commands. But essentially, this is my main hub over here on the left. Palmon's HP and SP for special power down below with levels, numbers, blah blah blah. So we can do a main so we have basic attack, we can do a guard just to kind of help buff up our defenses. Once we get a ton of Pokemon, we can swap out Pokemon, which is a change. Items if we used to move items. There's an auto mode to just let them automatically fight. It's only really good if you're grinding and you don't really care, but meh. There's also skills, and we can also run away. So skills are the SP, and they do extra things, and they can either, it's like Pokemon moves, they can either do extra damage, they can do buffs, they can do debuffs, they can heal. It's a little bit like Pokemon. But we'll do Poison Ivy! Surprise! The most advanced Digimon that's fighting with us is more powerful than everything else. We'll just do a regular attack. That's nearly the same power as everything else. Alright. Wait, he didn't kill it? Okay, I'm really surprised he didn't kill it. So... cool, we killed it. It's done now. And look at that, we got experience, we got yen. So we get a new move. And then these are, so the attack, the defense, the intelligence, and the speed. They all do something. I know, now I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. Attack and defense are pretty standard. Speed's also pretty standard. It's where they'll fall in that right bar on how many times they can show up or how quickly they can move. Intelligence, I believe, is how powerful their special moves are. I don't quite remember. I should probably start learning that, because I'd like to also eventually do like online battles where we can actually fight with other people. Look at that! We made friends! And we obtained a Digimon without scanning it. Because friendship. A young man with a nasty look in his eyes, and the other irregular one. Him? Yes, those are our friends. We're trying to find them. Alright, so now here comes where the fun part begins. We are not going to be able to fight anything because our Pokemon, or not my gosh, I'm going to start saying Pokemon now. Our Digimon isn't very strong. And I think there will be times where our Digimon won't like go down. It'll stay at 1 HP no matter how much we fight. And then there are times it'll just go straight down. It's not exactly explained on when and where those times happen, but they happen mainly just at the beginning. But now we gotta go try and find a hacker group to help us get through the firewall to teach us a random thing in order to get through the firewall the same way. So we gotta go this way just to go get back our friend again. But essentially learning how to do hacker moves is the exact same thing as these freaking keywords. They don't mean anything other than to make the gameplay longer. But it's okay, it's Digimon. What did she find? These are guys with the... I love their little voices. Ugh. I love Gabumon. He is my favorite, and he's the cutest thing ever. Ta-da! Something's wrong! What are you? Who are you? It can talk? It's so adorable! Ugh, my name is Agumon, and I'm Gabumon. Gabumon? What weird names? They're not weird. You're the one with the weird name. As we argue about what's names words. You are weird. Where the heck have you been? It's another scary person. I'm sick of being chased around. Run away. Wait, it's a friend. Goodbye. But never mind that. Who's that with you? It's my Digimon that does not speak. Now we gotta go find our other friend. So she's still with me. I think we still have to keep going down this way. I don't think so though, no. Because the firewall's gonna be there. Okay, let's actually save really quick. I'll go ahead and delete that test run at some point. So easy to just run around terribly like this, but now we'll start running into Digimon. And in my test run, when we were in this specific area, we could fight them. And it was okay if we stuck at 1 HP, but once we got to the next area, that was the worst thing ever. We'd immediately die. Alright, so next thing it was yelling at us about scanning. So once we find a new Digimon... Oh, God. Oh. Okay, so we're not even gonna bother to fight these guys, because they're super effective. What? Okay, so I can't escape them. We'll just do Poison Ivy. This is terrible. This is gonna be a bit. Let's find out if I'll actually die, or if we'll stay at 1 HP. Nope, I'll stay at 1 HP. But essentially, when we do run into these Digimon, it will scan them up, and once they get to 100%, we'll have an ability to make them come to life and keep them. And we'll do this very often. Oh yeah. So we'll be fine here, and then once... Look at that damage. That's a lot of damage that we're not going to be able to deal with. With like no experience, basic any items. So let's go ahead and use said item to at least heal her up. I'm not gonna worry about the SP, we'll save those for another time. But we're just gonna kind of keep running away at first, and eventually we'll get to a spot where it's more safe for us to grind up. But in the meantime, we're gonna be loot whores. And take all the extra buckets. Yeah, and by the way, we can't even try and run away until it becomes our turn. It just goes straight into fighting. And we're just going to dissipate and run away. Alright. Ooh, actually we gotta go this way. This is where the map takes us. We just gotta keep running away. Actually, how strong is this guy against us? We can actually fight these guys because they're like the most baby of babies. So I think we can actually take these guys on. Oh yeah. We can at least take these guys on. Ooh. Okay, I was hoping we could one-shot that one. And if you guys also haven't figured it out, combat's slightly slow. So, you can tell once we get to a grinding spot, it's going to take us a little bit to grind up. And probably once we get to said grinding spot, if any kind of chat questions come up, I'm happy to chat. But other than that, I'll probably just start being silent because commenting on the same 3 fights gets really dull really quickly, and I know that's not interesting. Something feels real strange, like this all happened before I was a kid. It's like yet I've met you in Arata before. No, not like that. We had met yesterday in chat or anything like that. Like maybe, yeah, maybe something strange. What was that? Did you see it? With the hacking. This isn't forewarning of any in-game stories. Digimon goes way too seriously. Ghost Boy! Dun dun! What's with this image just now? A child? I'm so weirded out. I want to know what that was. Whoa! This really does not feel right. I hope you're all enjoying my lovely voice acting skills. And you can also all easily see why it's not my profession. Dun dun! Gates! Tentacle monster! Dun dun! I do enjoy the design of this creature though. This Nautilus, like squid thingamabob. What is this? What's that? Is that another Digimon? It can't be. It's the black monster of Eden people have been talking about? It devours your data. Run away! I'll break through! I told you to run, didn't I? Get out of here! Hey! Get out! Dun dun. Tentacles! Digimon are here to help! It's you guys again. We'll protect you. Get out of here. I'm also gonna help. So, in case you guys have never played this, we're not expected to beat this at all. That's the point. And eventually we'll fight these things later on. And these things are a pain to fight. They're really, really strong. But they're... I at least like all their animations. What should we do? It's too strong. I'm too weak. Come on, Mr. All of a sudden pro hacker. Open up the gate. Run away. Log out. Because you can't log out anywhere else. Dun dun. random not being able to walk in cyberspace and tripping. Because that's how that works. Find us. Warning. An unexpected error occurred during the logout process. Logout process cannot continue. Cannot continue. Cannot continue. It will continue. Logout successful. Thank you. So we re-explain what Eden is. So that's how we are. Over-the-top explanations. Oh no! It's not a person! We're just a kid acting up, yes. And that brings over a police officer. What's going on? That's gross! I'm so gross, I'm going to arrest you. Because that is how the laws work in Japan. If you're gross, we arrest you. That's why it's only pretty people in anime. There's no gross people. Because they get arrested. Dun! Senpai comes to save us. Oh, I love her introduction. Just over the top. Anime stereotypes. Especially with her dress up. This police officer yells us to stop the car or she'll arrest us. I've never seen anything like this before. Can you hear my voice? Are you able to speak? That's good. I don't know if we actually responded to her, but yes, that's good. I see, so you have no idea what happened to you. If you have questions, ask them now. We gotta go through all of these questions. So, what happened to my body? Your body's in an extreme digital state. And somehow, you can only have your digital self in the real world. Because that makes sense. In Digimon land. Where is this place? Here in Shinjuku. I was out working looking for something when I randomly came across you. So I came to save you. Now I'm taking you back to my office. Well, there wasn't anyone else around you. Just you. Who are you? I haven't introduced myself yet. I should have done that earlier. But, you know. I'm not going to try and repronounce her name because I'm going to butcher it because I'm terrible. I'm just a humble detective. Yeah, we're going to save. And we don't have to go through that horrid cutscene again if we'd lose. Because if our Digimon faints, it takes us back to whatever the last save is. We're not dealing with that. Okay. We officially have gotten to chapter 1. I'll see if we can probably at least get to chapter 2. But I think in this first chapter when we'll get to a good spot that we can grind on. So you've got a good grasp on the situation. I'm just going to skip through all of this dialogue. It's a surprise, essentially, that our body and our digital data are separated, but we can still function. And why are you helping me? Beyond the fact that you're a detective agency, and that's what the plot demands. Stereotypical detective agencies helping. But you can hear my voice, you can sit on the sofa, you can interact with stuff, but you're just data. And we'll see if we can just log in and have special hackering skills. Jump. Let's jump. Ta-da! This will take us to the digital realm. So once we get through this area, we will be able to start grinding in this area. So we're just going to kind of run around here just a little bit to run into enough Digimon to get their what's it called? To get the scans up to 100%. Just so that way we can create some extra Digimon and have some more Digimon. But we're not going to worry about trying to fight them right now. And then once we get to our first 2 Digimon with 100%, we'll just keep moving. Just so that way we can kind of push through things a bit quicker. Woo! Critical attack. Oh, okay, I couldn't escape. Can I actually beat these things? Mostly. Kinda. Oof. Hard mode is kind of a little silly over the top hard. Okay, so if I don't heal, Palmon might faint. And I don't know if she'll stay at 1 HP. So we're just gonna heal up. And let's just do a final poison ivy. Nope, it's not good enough. Oh my gosh. So many criticals. There we go. Alright. There's gonna be a second, like, roundabout in here. What I'm hoping is we can get, oh gosh, what's his name? He's the one on the left. We're just gonna escape. Okay, I can't escape. Alright, we're gonna find out. Yep, I can actually die here. So this is fun. So unfortunately it's gonna take us oh shit, nope. Oh, okay, I hit the wrong button. I meant to hit continue. I thought it was gonna be the first thing highlighted. Let's shush. You understand everything, let me go back. Shush. Stop talking. Can I go back? I can't even go back, guys. I have to restart the whole game just to go back. Cause you know, Digimon. It just makes sense. So we're just gonna do this while I restart the game again. We're gonna open it back up. Ta-da! Okay. There we go. Oh gosh, it says that everything's loaded, but it's not. We're gonna hit continue. We can also eventually do New Games Plus, by the way, which I love to do. I would love to do. Okay, loaded successfully. So we have to re-go through all of this dialogue because I forgot to save, and everything we've already all done. Because the beginning of this game is brutal and terrible and obnoxious. And I think we might just do random grinding sessions later on. And those grinding sessions will probably only be like 30 minutes or so, but we'll probably do them on off days. And we can just do some extra like fun chatting on those days too. But I'll keep it posted when we probably get closer to those times, because it's hard to know right now where we'll be with this fantastic loveliness of this game. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's just hear the strange voice again. To jump. Jump. Let's jump. Let's get in. And then I'm going to say first and foremost in here. So we at least don't have to skip through or listen to this whole spiel and cutscene again. Because once we've got 3 Pokemon, it'll make life a little bit easier. Partly why this is so difficult first and foremost is having 1 Pokemon when you have to fight 2 or 3 others. Okay. We at least saved. So now let's work on trying to get 200% of a scan of a Digimon so we can have it. And I think we're kind of SOL. They're not doing a lot of damage. So I think we're just going to have to deal with fighting them. But that's okay. It's just going to have to be what it is. It's kind of the only way to progress in the game. Is grind. Hooray, grinding. And I think these are super effective. Oh yeah. That at least took him out easily. Okay. Let's keep moving. As we run around in circles. Oh yay, we 50% on him. Let's see if just a basic attack can actually take this guy out. Oh my gosh, so close. So we can at least take him out for sure. And then I think we can take him out without having to heal. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. He's done. Let's heal. Or maybe we'll level up. Okay, cool. We actually leveled up. So I think that actually fully heals us. So we don't have to heal. Yeah, look at that. Fully healed. Hooray! We can continue to hoard our items. So if we keep going straight, that's the end. But I want to keep going around just for a little bit. Okay. I'd like to see if I can escape. Sweet. Okay, we got away. We don't have to deal with this. We can try and make this go by a little bit faster, a little bit easier, for a little bit of time. Yeah. And then, as you can see, it can go, the max it can actually go up is to 200. 100 is all that we need. Okay. I guess we have to fight these guys. Ugh. And I know once you start getting to the 200 mark, or closer to the 200 mark, I think they get like better stats or something. I don't quite remember what it would take for them to, like the extra pieces you do get. I think it's explained in the tutorial when it is brought up, but that's obnoxious and not willing to breed. Gosh. Most basic of baby Pokemon can take out my guy right now. But look, scan complete! We've got to 120. Now we can officially convert that Digimon and bring him to life. That should be enough HP for now. I don't think we need to use both. Or use 2. Yay, 75! So what we're gonna do... So, they're both just 65. They're both physicals. Let's just do the crescent one. So it uses less SP. Alright. Yay! Alright, let's go around in circles again. Let's hopefully... Is it Bakuman, I think is what the one that we're seeing? That's not the, like, the super baby Pokemon, or, my gosh, Digimon. Yay, him! We got him no header now. Oh gosh. Well, let's at least get rid of this one. Bubble blow! Oh gosh, if he criddles me, we're already dead. Oh, that was so close. Let's heal. We get an extra chance to attack. Ugh. It has to be so difficult so early on. Alright. We're almost to level 8 with Palmon. But, oh, actually, you know what? We can take out these guys. I mean, we're gonna have to use another item for sure, but I think it'll be worth it. Oh, we got the poison. Oh gosh, like the poison does anything. It did what, 3 damage? It might as well have done nothing. Oh, it actually killed it. Yeah, I'm actually also excited the fact that Monster Rancher is coming back. I grew up with that show, and I loved it so much, and then I tried to go back and watch it as an adult, and it was really cringy. But with how cringy it was still enjoyable. Alright, we got what we needed. Let's go. We'll log out. Oh, we made it back to Eden. Kind of. I thought we'd take us back to the... Okay. Oh, that's right. We have to go through more random cutscenes and calls. Oh yeah, we can also be called inside cyberspace. You know. What happened? You jumped through a TV and made your way to Eden? We're just gonna call this a connection jump. And she told us where to go. This way. Come on. I should go in direction of that voice. Nothing bad happens that way. And oh look! We find our hub. And the pretty girl that helped us at the beginning. Welcome to the Digilab. I am blah blah blah. This is essentially where we'll be able to convert monsters, digivolve them, de-digivolve them, and have them all become super overpowered and like learn all sorts of different stuff. As you can see, there's a lot going on here. We will eventually get there, so let's go ahead and digi-convert. So these are all the Digimons that we have seen, and we have some form of scan. And then obviously once we get to at least 100% we can get them. So we're gonna get, oh, it's Bukamon, not Bakuman. I knew I wasn't saying it right, but we'll get Bukamon. And oh look, it hatches out of a like super Minecraft egg. Ta-da! Look how cute. These are all of his initial abilities. And we're not going to worry about the rest. And I'm just going to skip through it now. We'll just... yeah, we'll leave it for now. So we can also look at digivolving in here. We can also de-digivolve in here too. So we'd be able to de-digivolve this. And then these are all the different options that Palmon has. And if you kind of look at the pictures, if you know your Digimon well enough, you can kind of tell what they all are. And some you won't be able to do right away, like this one. Cam is essentially friendship and love in order to get to that one. So a lot of the iconic ones are harder to get to. But as you can see, majority of the rest are easy to do. Like, we can't even get her to de-digivolve right now. And then we're gonna move these guys into our party. And they also did a fun thing to lock in the high of a Digi-evolution you could even have. So where it says memory use 5, 3, and 2. Our total down at the very bottom, it'll say 10 out of 20. So until we can get memory ups, we can only have a max of 20. So, you know, fun times. Anyways. This is the Digi farm. We'll deal with that later. No need to recover. Let's talk to her again. I hope you listened to everything I said. This is a terminal. We can essentially buy items. All of this stuff will also be used later on for like the Digi farms. But nothing useful right now. Now we can either leave or we can go through a mirror dungeon. And the mirror dungeon will also let us go back to these specific encounters, and if we want to try and get more of these specific Pokemon, we can. And this is where we're going to start doing some grinding. So I'm going to try and get these guys up to their basic forms the way where Palmon is. And then this is where, when we're ready to chat, we can chat. Or it's gonna be quiet. Right now we're probably at the 1:08 market. I'll put in comments below when it is in, when I do put this up in YouTube on where we finish up training up. Make it easier for people to watch this later on. These guys are going to at least level up really quickly early on. I think one of them will digivolve right as soon as they get to like level 5 or 6. Because also depending on their cam, and then there's something else that goes on. It's like their cam and something else. Between those two depends on what their max level even can be. So we're just going to quickly take out this guy. And, oh wow. They do like no damage. Oh, it's going to take forever. Yay, level 4! Critical! Sorry guys, I know this is probably really slow and boring, but it's gotta get done. Otherwise we can't progress. We chose the hard route. And this is where we can choose auto if we want to, but this early on, I'd rather not. And depending on how much fun this might be for everybody, if it's not that great, I'll just go off screen and do trainings, which isn't a big deal. Oh yeah, there's combo attacks. Also, it makes no sense on how combo attacks go off or anything like that. Oh, yeah, he got level 5. He's maxed out. Let's go run really quick and digivolve him. Just so we can just get his leveling up further. And I know we're just still like a blob mess, but it's okay. So we can either get Dark Koromon, or I think this is Nyanmon. Let's get Dark Koromon. Oh no, it's just normal Koromon. So there's also, by the way, there's Koromon, there's also Dark Koromon, and then I think there's also like Blue Koromon? So we can also digivolve Bukamon too if we really wanted to. But I think it might be better just give him the level 7. And Palmon, until we discover that Pokemon, we can't even digivolve him back. And I think this is one we're going to go for, so we got to get him level 14 first. And then Bukamon needs to be what level? Oh, he's already almost there. There's a couple 7s. There's a couple 8s. That's our... Oh, but he doesn't have any cam. Let's just keep going. Critical! Ta-da! Now we know moves. Oh wow! I actually took him out in like one hit. I didn't realize that. Cool. Let's keep going then. So much fun. We're at least gonna finish this off quick, innit? I think he can finish him off in just a single hit. No! Oh wow. He's terrible with basic attacks. At least now you guys can see we're a little bit better equipped to handle this. Almost to level... You know, let's just give him to level 7. We won't turn him into, well, we can't turn him into his iconic form. But, so they get to go first. You guys probably got to hear that fun blare alarm. It normally says something, but I would skip too fast to it. Well, for it. Okay, cool. Now we can at least kill them in one hit. And you won't be able to kill them. Let's see if just air bubbles is enough. It is. Oh, he's so close. But we've got to find, with the amount of experience given, hopefully it's not those two basic ones again. But if we can get him to digivolve, we'll call that a win in our book. And then move on. At least with the story, because we still got a lot more story to continue on. Before we get back to Cool On, so we can be told how to digi. Or not digi-hack, but just hack. It might as well be called digi-hacking, though. Because that's what it is. We're digi-hacking. Alright, he's level 7. Actually, guys, Chromon's like level 5. Screw it. Let's get Koromon up to... I think we can get him to like level 7. He'll digivolve into something or other. Right? I didn't check. You should have. Woo! Okay. But... because this is coming by a little bit quicker. Oh my gosh. How dumb was that? That's so dumb. Yeah, guys, we can just do a few more battles and get Koromon to at least level 7. And then we still gotta use a move for this guy. But at least things are going by a little bit quicker. You know, look at that. Just 96. So that's what? Absolute most 3 more battles? I mean, it's kind of a shame that we keep finding only these two. But eventually we'll find places where grinding's faster. And we can also eventually get extra Digimon that will be in our party that will also just make gain us 10 of extra random XP. Make things go by faster. Yeah, so regardless of what we find next, it's all we need. There we go. And now we've got the guaranteed amount. Let's do this, so that way Bukomon can't take any- oh my gosh, he's still alive. I wasn't expecting him to stay alive. Alright, so we're just gonna do this to get rid of him. Let's do Hydro Water. Wasn't that great, but that's okay. Ooh, okay, he's at 30, but he's still alive. That gets him down. Alright, we got what we wanted. Oop. Oh. We want to get back. Alright. Time for some digivolving! Yeah, ABI, by the way, is how much a Digimon has digivolved up and down So it's, we'll eventually be doing that to get a ton of ABI. Let's see. I mean, that guy requires level 8. Give me 1 second. So let's see. We've got a block. And by the way, there's a block, a drop, and a virus-looking thing. Those are also indicators on stuff. On, like, weaknesses and resistance. But we'll digivolve to him to get the virus. And this is the full Digi-evolution process. I didn't let it play the first time. Okay, that's what we get. And then, well, it looks like we can't get the droplet unless we wanted to go to level 9. What do we want to do? This one's obviously Chibimon, which I loved. I loved his story evolution in his saga so much. I don't remember who that is. Screw it, let's get this guy. Because I love him. Or Gulimon, not Chibimon. Why did I say Chibimon? That's really dumb. Palmon, level 14. These guys. But you can start seeing where stuff really gets picked up. And then there's also some super in-game stuff. Like, he can't digivolve into this until we get the Human Spirit of Flame held. That's a random story arc game item. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save because I kind of forgot to save. And now we're going to continue on with the actual story. As she gives us a random item, she gave us a hacking skill. Because that's how skills work. They're just downloaded into you. Even though they say your hacking skill will only be better with your Digimon, it's all story plot related. Because, you know, Digimon's fun. And now we have access to the Digilab. Let's save again really quick. So we don't have to re-listen to that story data plot. But now that we've got these guys up a little bit better, we can definitely at least fight. So here's the hacking wall. And guess what we do? We press X. Wait, sorry, we gotta press square. This is with an Xbox 360 controller. And these are all the things we can do at some point. And look, wall crack. And dun dun! That's it! I've hacked. So terrible. Oh, Digimon. She finally got to us. She can't talk to us in the Digilab. But apparently they know each other. It's never explained ever again how or why. As I mash A and just go, sure. And now we'll get these awesome notifications, which are terrible, called a Digiline. And this is at the Digifarm. These are with friends or others. And we can reply to this and say, got it. And nothing happens from it. It means nothing. It's useless. We're going to ignore it and never deal with it ever. And I don't understand why they added it into the game other than flavor. So now we're looking for the pieces of ourself. And we're going to have to fight for it. And that's explaining to us the field guide. Oh wow, we missed. We have Rock Breaker. Oh wow. If we didn't miss, that thing would have died. Alright, so this does the damage to everybody. Oh wow, that just killed everybody right off the spot. That was impressive. We only got 8 experience points for that. Which is odd. Okay, so we got an avatar part. So essentially we gotta find all of our avatar parts. And then we'll become a real person again. And not just cyberkinetic data. But we have to fight for it. Now it's explaining everything already. Look at that. These are also things. So, you know, take all of this to account. Alright. Oh. Looks like we had some glitch with the audio. We're just gonna do a basic attack. I like how in his shell, it's got perfect little eye slits, so when he closes it, he can still see. That's honestly adorable. Alright, I'm gonna finish off this guy. Get this done. Yay! Look at his happy self. He's so silly. I'm so happy. I love Goemon. He's ridiculous. He is something I would completely have a plushie for. Oh look, we can hack this way now. We're gonna tell this guy to bugger off. Okay, never mind. I thought we could go that way now. We're still trying to get all of our avatar parts, but I thought now that we have the hacking skill, we can go that way. But the answer is no. He is blocked off story reasons that we can't go there. Alright, take off another avatar piece for a baby. These are all status effects and how that stuff works. We're not going to worry about that. Look at his happy face. I can't get over that. He's so stupid. I just want to squish him. Okay, but this is, now that we've gotten to this point, not in the midst of story mode. You can collect this stuff. At least scan it. We might as well take these guys on. It's not a lot of experience, but we can. Doesn't hurt to have it. And that, for some reason, was 28 experience. Once their ABI goes up too, they can also get better ability pluses. Sorry, I figured I'd read this. Okay, so Cam cares about combos. Okay. Almost got him. I think between both of these guys, this will take them out. There we go. Got him. Hey. Look at his happy face. Look how happy he is. I can't. It's too cute. Okay, we got all of our avatar parts. Surprise! It just worked. We're avatar person now, or a normal person now. And even though we don't know how to get back, we're just going to try logging out to find out what happens. That logout zone is still broken, so I don't think we can even log out from this way. We now have to run all the way back to log out. Because, you know, logic. The game has to try and make this worth a minimal amount of gameplay hours to boast about. But that's okay. Alright. Almost there. Yay! Digimon. He's so perfect. Oh gosh. But we don't like bubbles. Bubbles are our enemy. And once we can, once we progress a little bit further in the game where we can get some better experience being built up with these guys, we'll take the time to probably also, once these guys are able to digivolve once more, and we've got a good place to, oh gosh, I'm so spacey today. Once we find a good place to grind up after these guys evolve one more time, we'll take some time to digivolve these guys all the way back down to the bare bones and then rebuild them up. So their CAM and their ABI scores will go up. Because we both eventually want to get all of that up to 100. ABI just goes straight up to 100 and CAM's 100%. But, you know, just 100. But let's log out. This should get us to chapter 2. Oh wait, nope. Nope, I took us to the Digilab. Not what I wanted. We have to log out over here. I can get that confused. We're gonna go fly off. We're gonna log out, and we're gonna figure out where this takes us. Ta-da! We're here! Look at that! I got real hacking skills! There's gonna be a lot more dialogue, by the way, guys. You meet Old Man Detective, who taught this girl everything. And so he's coming over to talk about Eden syndrome, which is essentially people's real bodies go into a comatose state. And it happens specifically when being in Eden. Also, there's some running gag that her coffee's terrible and she doesn't know how to make coffee. The connection with Eden. So, super plot about Eden syndrome, about how they're concealing everything to not let the public know, and they won't even let patients be seen in the hospital, be publicly viewed. Only loved ones can see them. As he runs away, don't drink the coffee. Watch out for her coffee, especially the color and the solid chunks. I fear the day I have to drink it. As he runs away. As we continue to chat about Eden syndrome, we will push on through. And look at that. It takes us straight to the hospital. Oh, okay, this isn't the end of chapter 1. I thought this would lead us to chapter 2. But I guess we gotta do a little bit more. So we're gonna try and break in. We gotta ask questions. That's how you be a detective. You ask questions. All of them. Oh, sigh. As we figure out stuff and get introduced to more characters. Dun dun, spooky music for girl introduction. Look at her. She's spooky. Therefore, the music applies to spooky music. And she just stares at you. Oh my gosh. Have we met? Trying to be nice? She just stares at you and then walks away. I don't know about any of you. I've had it where you're trying to talk to somebody like while working a day job and you're trying to communicate with somebody if they need something. They just stare at you. And it's freaky. Alright, so we're gonna go to the... I think we can go to the general ward. I think there might be some random goodies for us to pick up in here. Because the special ward's obviously where we gotta go for the Eden patients. And I don't have any control of the camera, by the way. It's just... this is the way that it is. Invisible walls. Dun 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 dun. No one's worth talking to. Invisible wall, invisible... Ooh, this says A. What do we get? Okay, we got another medal. We're gonna run all the way back. Run like a lunatic. Go up to the special ward to be told how we're not allowed in there. Because that's how it works. Okay, up we go. And oh, surprise! As we get called by on our phone as talking to a security guard, telling us that it's locked and we can't do a frontal attack. Okay. So now, we're gonna go back down to the general ward. And we're gonna hack, because we're now a professional hacker. And we can do a connect jump, because we're a hacker. And no one questions that at all. No one's worried about it. That doesn't spook anybody. Nobody's seen it in a busy hospital. It's okay, it's Digimon. That doesn't need to make sense. Alright, we're just gonna get these guys for experience. Ooh, I actually probably should have used a move, huh? Just to make things go by faster. There we go. Blown up into smithereens. Yay! Look at Gullimon, he's so happy! I'll never get over that. He's too happy. Look at his silly smiling face. Alright, let's keep pushing onward. Alright. Yay! I'll just do that. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. I should probably kill off him. Oh no, it didn't. Okay. I was expecting it to. I also don't know why I just did a basic attack there. Alright, level 6 for both of them. We got more medals. We're gonna log out. And oh look! Perfect! Right in the ward that we needed to get in. Because that's how it works. Cutscene! Plot twist! It turns out you have Eden syndrome. It's shocking, but I wasn't expecting to see my own body in such good shape. I must really have Eden syndrome. I don't know why I can still walk around in a digital body, but we're not going to question it. Alright, we're going to get into the computer. Plot expose. We don't know treatment. Kamisho Enterprises seems to be involved on this because they own Eden, so they're the ones keeping everything a secret and working it out. That's your summary. Oh. Spooky girl, talk to us. Why are you here? Say you're supposed to be off limits with the guards watching the only entrance. How'd you get in here? Did you do something to the guards? Even though you walked into the guards after me being in here and they were fine? Are you a relative of a patient? Don't answer the question with a question. Answer me. Oh, I'm just a detective second. Well, never mind. You came to investigate it. Was there something you wanted to ask? I'll answer your questions. I just want to keep my own name cleared. I'm in debt to Kamishiro, so if you have a few questions, I can answer them. Who is that patient? Which is me. They were just brought in here just a few days ago. Are you worried about them? Oh, you look exactly alike. Are you a twin? No, I'd say no, I'm not a twin. But that just makes everything incredibly suspicious. Zerk here. There's no one recovering from this. My brother is also in Eden syndrome. But he'll wake up. I'm sure of it. Everyone falls into a coma. But that's it. And Kamishiro just wants to find a cure. They're not evil. Phone call. That someone else is coming. Who is this uninvited guest? It's Miss Ray. That's so creepy. Wanting to touch them while they're working. Oh gosh. She's a bigwig at Kamishiro. Quickly, hide! Oh dear, Yuko. You're well, I trust. She's so, like, flirtatious. Miss Ray. Like, listen to that. Like, with how she's speaking. My Rai sense was tingling, and I had to come see if you were a gloomy Gus again. It's so terrible. No, not particularly. You're acting all strong, but I know. Because the automatic doors are not now automatically opening. What have you been doing here? Nothing. A picnic? Yes. I mean, no. Is something the matter? Is there someone else here? A boyfriend? Or a girlfriend? I'll just have a little look. It's okay to be scandalous. Look at me, I'm scandalous. Holding hands, locking lips. Dun dun. There's nobody here. You made it all up in your head. We'll check in on your brother together. Because you obviously can never be trusted alone. I forgot how silly the story is and how ridiculous it is. Alright, so we gotta run all the way back. But we can do that. We'll take out these guys with us. We should actually be able to take him out with a basic attack. There we go. Alright, let's try ice archery. See if it's any good. That's decent. And we get 52 experience here. Way more than the other place. With weaker Digimon. Oh gosh. Actually, oop. Okay, well that didn't quite work the way I was hoping it would. I misclicked, sorry. Adhesive bubble blow. So we'll do this one that'll hit everybody. Because that'll take out, ooh, that actually takes out both of them. And we both got both of these guys level 7. Fantastic. That way we'll at least be ending on a decent note. We'll log out. Takes us back to here, because no one questions now me randomly rematerializing. Because that's how it works. Alright. Look at that, you escaped all on your own. You just had magical hacking powers that allowed you to warp in and out of a computer. And no one ever questioning it. Alright. We'll just keep mashing that A button. We had to stop for that moment. It's okay. Character exposition. That will never be discussed ever again. Look, you'll actually be my assistant because now you actually know what you're doing. Yay! You're my assistant, Cyber Sleuth. It's the name of the game. Oh no, the coffee. Seaweed and red bean paste coffee, my specialty. I know it looks fancy, but wait until you get a load of the flavor. Oh gosh, that's so gross. We're gonna try and drink this super fast. Oh gosh. We got 1,000 Cyber Sleuth points. We're gonna save. I don't think Cyber Sleuth points actually do anything for us, by the way. Other than say that we're a better hacker. But it doesn't actually do anything. So today's our first day. We are going to now learn how to run errands on the whiteboard in the real world. Oh look, there it is. Alright, we got to chapter 2. Let's just get to a place where we can stop chatting. Alright, we got to a place that we would stop chatting. We're going to save and we will come back to this next time. And I will catch you all later. Goodbye.